Hi, this is Mrs. Gerhart, and today I'm going to go over how to glaze. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is get out all of the materials that you need to use for glazing. And basically we're going to be getting your piece ready so that it will be able to go into the kiln again and become glazeware. So here is a finished piece that was through the firing already, and it is now glazeware. So you're going to get your brush. If I'm working in a big area, I'm going to use a big brush. I need to get my glaze ready. You want to make sure that the lid is on tight, and then you're going to shake it up, and then you're going to open that up to get ready to use. So I'm painting with sky blue, which is a light blue, and I know that from looking at my different glaze tiles. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to paint the whole inside. You can kind of glop that glaze on the inside there. Then I want to go to the top edge. And then I'm also going to go ahead and paint the outside. Notice I am not painting the bottom because when glaze heats up, it gets sticky, and if I paint the bottom, it will stick to the kiln shelf. So I want to make sure that I do not paint the bottom. Sometimes what I even recommend is leaving this set on the sloppy copy, because then I can go ahead and paint all the way down to the bottom. It might get a little bit on there, but then I have a little bit less that I need to clean up overall. Once I have finished painting it once, I'm going to go back, even if it's not completely dry, and I'm going to go ahead and paint a second coat on anywhere that's going to end up with the glaze. If I'm painting some small parts, I'm going to switch to a small brush, and I'm going to paint at least 2 to 3 coats on each part that needs to be painted with the glaze. Once I'm done with adding the glaze, then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to rinse out my brush, and I'm going to close up my glaze container. Those are the first things I'm going to do. That gives my piece a little bit of time to dry. While I'm doing that, I'm going to press this all the way down to the bottom and scrub that brush against the bottom and dry it off on my paper towel. Then I can start to put these things away, and then my piece will probably be fairly dry that I can touch it, and I need to get my paper towel wet and then wring it out over at the sink, and I'm going to scrub the bottom edge to make sure that there is absolutely no glaze on the bottom of that piece, and Mrs. Gerhart will also check this for you when you think you have it ready to go into the kiln.